What's up, guys? So we got a 2002 Toyota Camry, and we're gonna scan this car. It does have a code for bank1 sensor 1, which is air to fuel ratio sensor. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go inside the vehicle. We're gonna scan it, and I'm gonna show you guys the code. And what I did here was I reset the light, and the light came right back on immediately. So you guys gonna follow along, and also I will be doing a part 2 to this video, and we'll talk about why I did part 2 in that video, because sometimes you replace a sensor and your light comes right on, and there's a reason for that. So going down here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna plug this OBD2 down here. It's right here. We're gonna turn the key on to on position, engine off. So the key is that, and now we're gonna take this scan tool and we're gonna search for the vehicle. This is a Toyota. Oh, let's go back. And we're not gonna do automatic ID, we're gonna go manual. So this is 2002 Camry. It's a 2.4 liter. Press OK. We're gonna go to engine, automatic transmission, and we're gonna go to codes only. Okay, so it's gonna communicate and give us a code. Give it a moment. Okay, so we're gonna go into current code. We got the code 1135 air to fuel ratio heater sensor circuit fault bank1 sensor. So it says a lot of times what we're gonna do is so it's pretty much the first sensor, which is upstream, and it's right under the hood. We're gonna clear the codes. Yes, it's gonna say successful there. Let's give it a moment. Okay, it's taking quite a bit long. Okay, success. So what I like to do here is I like to turn the key off, unplug my scan tool. Let's put this baby to the side. We're gonna start the car up. Okay, the light's gonna be off. As you see, the light is off, and check engine was right here, and it's gonna come on. Just give it a moment. That's what it did this past Saturday, which was like today's Monday. There you go. Light came on immediately. So pretty much the sensor we're gonna replace come on. Sensor's right here, okay? And the connector's there. So pretty much when the circuit dies, it would do that, okay? Or it could be a fuse, or it could be your relay, okay? It does have a relay. So I'm gonna show you guys, if your light comes back on, what you need to do. Okay, so we got our sensor here. Part number 2349010 Denso. It comes in a little bag like this. This is the sensor. It does have this little plastic piece that you have to remove. It does have a little bit of anti-seize there. So what we're gonna do here is that sensor is almost $200 some, 160 some bucks, but you can find a better price. Good. So what we're gonna do is right back here, we have to squeeze this tab here and remove this sensor, and it's gonna have to use two hands, push this and pull at the same time. But since I'm using one hand, what I like to do is I like to get a pick or something that's similar to this, and instead of me pushing that tab, it's the same thing, me just opening this end up and then just grab the sensor and it comes with it. Okay, this little guy is messing with me. There you go. This little retainer here, you're just gonna have to clip it open with a screwdriver, and this is just like a little strap tie for it, and your sensor is gonna be loose here. So usually the internal of this can go bad, and that will cause, it could also be your circuit, it could be your ECM, it could be a fuse and a relay, but all that, put that to the side. You do need to start somewhere. You could check the fuses and everything, but I never had that case. I did have a case where it was the broken wires, but me doing all that test, customers not gonna pay me in just telling them it's a bad sensor, but I did diagnose your whole circuit, and it's a $600 in circuit test. So try the easiest and cheapest first. Turn this baby, and there's your sensor. The internal of the sensor can go bad. You can check the resistance and all that, but like I said, spending so much time on this sensor just to figure out it is bad, or the circuit, and customers always want the cheapest work. But anyways, that's something that you would run through, and let's say this doesn't fix the issue, then you do need to. So what we did here was we just put the sensor on while we was talking, just turn it, make sure you catch all the threads, and you could torque this to like 32 foot-pounds or 27 foot-pound or whatever the torque spec is. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna lock this baby up. So you gotta be careful with the wiring here, and we're gonna go the other way around now, and we're gonna just lock up this sensor nice and tight. Bada bing, bada boom. That's that. What we're gonna do here is you're gonna connect the sensor the same way, okay? A lot of times, if your light come back on, you will have to check the circuit, but any reasonable doubt is considered. I had cases where new sensors are wrong emission, because you don't know that stuff. You can compare the sensor, but some sensors do look good even though they're the correct sensor. They do look different, like the port wise, like the hole wise, and sometimes it's just a wrong emission sensor or a wrong sensor, or the new sensor is a defect. So now what we're gonna do is, we're done here. We're gonna go under the hood, we're gonna reset that light and start up the car, and hopefully everything stays good. Anyways, let me go get my scan tool. Okay, so I'm entering the system here. We're gonna check the code again. We did replace the sensor already. I'm gonna take you into the hood for once while this is checking the code. It's gonna scan for that code. We were just working on it, so we did replace the oxygen sensor right there. Anyways, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get that code and reset, and then we're gonna let the car run. Current code. There you go, same code we got. How come the phone can't see it? There you go. I have to tap on it to focus. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back. We're gonna clear the codes. Yes. If the light come on for any reason, then we need to go further. So it's still initializing, and it should say successful. There you go. It says successful. So we're gonna turn the key off. We're gonna unplug the scan tool. We're gonna start up the vehicle, and within probably 10-20 seconds the light popped up. But let's see if we get that code now. So far looking good. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi, 12 Mississippi, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So I'm guessing our test has passed. Anyways, thank you for watching my video here. So I have successfully replaced the sensor on this baby. what if I had gotten this code and then took that route to check the fuse, check the relay, check the wiring from the check connector of this sensor to the ECM. Remember, there's a lot of wires. I need to fish to the computer. I need to check the continuity between each circuit, and it's a lot of work. So to do that, I might charge you $300 to $400. A lot of people tell me I didn't do my job. That I didn't do. What if it was? Most likely, you gotta go with the flow. You get an oxygen sensor code. You replace the oxygen sensor code, and then tackle it from there. You get a crank sensor code. You tackle that, and you go from there. You always gonna have that little problem in between where you put in the sensor and then the light came back on. Now what do you do? Okay, what do? You don't do anything. You freaking first put the sensor, then you do everything that you need to be required to do, or you can start doing all that and then end up giving a bill to the customer, and they're not gonna be happy, you know. And a lot of shops, I know, a lot of customers, they're not happy once you do this, but there's nothing we could do. Anyway, guys, the moral of this little video is replace your sensor. If you guys have issues, just go further and further. Check your fuse and relay. Sometime me replacing the sensor, I would recommend putting in a new relay. You never know what kind of better voltage, better connection you're going to get that's going to give you a better chance of having a better fuel economy or anything else that it can make it better for. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching my video. See you guys in the next one. Peace out. Stay safe.